Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who makes federal laws? Congress. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who vetoes bills? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. In what month do we vote for president? November. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who was the first president? George Washington. We elect a president for how many years? 4.